considering that maybe they aren't in Skyrim.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. Why else would they tell me to come here?
I don't know, kiddo, but I know your mother and I can't think of any reason she'd leave you without so much as a word.
So, what? Are you saying they abandoned me? Or they're dead? That they decided I was just too much trouble and left?
Mirai, you know that's not what I meant.
I just don't get it. Wait,
What? Is there something else?
never mind. Listen, I have an idea. I need you to do one more thing for me.
Mirai, I really don't think there's anywhere else to look.
Whenever we visited Skyrim, we stayed with a friend of his. I need you to go find him. He must know something.
You mean Junan? Mirai, are you sure about this?
Of course, I think I remember he lives in Rorikstead or Fall Creek. I'm not sure, it's been a while. Please, just do this one last thing for me. I have to stay here in case they come back. I need to ask him some questions. If you can, bring him back here.
Okay, I guess I'll start with Rorikstead.
He shouldn't be too much trouble. Just send word when you find him. And Shin? Thanks. Do you bother everyone this much? What do you want? Remember to need something? Oh, right? Excuse me, but who are you? Well, aren't you just a saint? Do you go around asking every Nord if their sweet roll is warm enough, if their bed is fluffy enough? Or do I just look particularly helpless to you? Look, I'm no fool. I've met strangers like you before who are just trying to be nice. You don't think I know how easy of a target I look like? You'll excuse me if I don't jump into the arms of every kind stranger to offer their help. Am I supposed to believe you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart? That there's nothing else you want from me? I don't have any gold to offer you, and there's nothing else I'd be willing to give. But why? I don't think I've ever met someone so concerned with other people and not want something in return. You're really not going to drop this, are you? Look, I really have nothing to offer you, so don't come back expecting a reward. I guess I should at least give you a chance then, shouldn't I? Okay, if you really want to help me that bad, I do have something you can do. There's a spot a little east of here I used for fishing. I left something there, and I just want you to bring it back. It's nothing valuable, so don't think you could just run away with it, but it's still important. I'll mark it on your map, so just bring it back to me when you find it. Can you just tell me what the big deal is?
We're not going through this again, Mirai. I told you to stay in your room.
No! This isn't fair! Why can't you just let me have a normal life like everyone else?
That's enough, Mirai. One more word out of you and the trip is cancelled.
Ugh!
jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
What do you want? What is it? Was that seriously it? What is it? That's it. Give it to me. A demand after doing me a favor? Well, I can't say I didn't expect you wanted something. I guess I can't really refuse when you have my book with you. Fine, but you only get one. Make it count. What gave it away? No, if you're asking where I'm not from Skyrim. Not from Skyrim. Can I have my book now, please? I figured you would. I'm not surprised. I might as well ask then. What do you think? Actually, no. I'm long overdue. I haven't had a dream like that for close to a year. Still, I feel they mean something, so I don't want to forget them. I don't know. Maybe they're just dreams, and I'm obsessing over nothing. My mother was always such a strong believer of signs from the nine. I just knew I should pay attention to this. Look, this was a nice chat and all, but I've said enough. It's really none of your business. Can I have my book now, please? Thank you. This is very important to me. I know what you're thinking. Well, why didn't you get it yourself then? Well, that's really none of your business. It's not like it was going anywhere. I was just in a rush because I remembered Shin was supposed to be back today. Either way, I really should take better care of it. Yeah. I've known him forever. He's an old friend of my mother's. He's been an invaluable help. I don't know where I would be without him. Something. Why don't you ask him yourself? You're all for doing stuff for free, right? Well, I sent Shin to Rorikstead to find someone, and, well, he's already done so much for me. He could probably use some help. Never mind, just go to Rorikstead and talk to him. He'll have something for you to do. Remember to take care of yourself. It's harsh out there. Yes? Hmm?
Yeah? Can I help you? Shin? Only one person calls me that. Who are you? Mirai sent someone to help me? I thought something was different about it today. I've known Mirai for a long time, and when she sets her mind on something, nothing will keep her from getting what she wants. She's like family, and well, never mind. You just have to be there for your family, no matter what. Anyways, we're getting off track. I don't know who you are, but if Mirai told you where and who I am, you must have spoken with her. I knew this was a long shot when Mirai told me her plan, but I really didn't want her to lose hope. This is probably her last chance. I was supposed to find an orc who goes by the name Junan, a friend of her father's. From what Mirai remembers, he lives in Rorikstead or Falkreath. I've looked around town several times and spoke with several people, as well as the guardsmen, and no one has seen any orcs around here. I think you know where I'm going with this. I'm exhausted and I could use another pair of eyes in Falkreath. Mirai wants to speak with him personally. You can either bring him back to me and I'll take him to her, or bring him yourself. I personally never met this orc before, so I don't know how cooperative he'll be. How you persuade him to Mirai is up to you. Not too bad, right? But if there's anything else, I'll be at the inn here at Roykstead if you have any questions. I need a break. Mirai probably didn't explain very much, did she? She's a tough shell to crack. If there's anything you need to know, I'll help any way I can. Information. But with our luck so far, I doubt this orc will be all that helpful. I think Mirai is just getting desperate, but it's difficult to say no to her knowing what's at stake. Actually, I think... Anything else? Mirai, if there's anything you need to know, I'll help any way I can. Honestly, I don't know. I've never personally met this orc before, but Mirai has, and if she could handle it, I think... Anything else? I'll be here if you need to know anything else.
What do you want? Finally! It's about time Junan sent someone else to get me out of this wretched hole. Just get me out of here already. What? I knew Junan wouldn't send another useless imbecile. Good work. Now meet me outside at the rendezvous point.
I'll try and make this quick.
What are you looking at? Is that what goes for a city guard these days? I think I felt a little tickle. Ha! You made it here alive, so I suppose you held your own pretty well. Much better than the last pawn Zonin sent, at least. How do you know that name? Wait, you know where she is? You weren't hired by Zonin, were you? What could she possibly want to speak with me for? Who are you? Why did she send you? The dragon? With Mirai? That girl somehow managed to enlist the help of the Dragonborn. Forget it. If Mirai wants to speak with me, then take me to her. The only thing keeping us is your continued barking. Get moving. A day away then. I should speak to her as soon as possible. I'll follow you. Just lead the way. Do we really have time for this? I've never had any problem with him. He knows what he wants and he sticks with it. I respect him.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering the...
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
It's a man. It's always been a man.
Junan? I don't believe it, you found him!
Mirai. How did you manage to get the Dragonborn to help you find me?
Junan, shut up for a second. Do you know where my parents are?
Is that what you wanted to speak to me about? Mirai, your father... Is that what you wanted to speak to me about? Sick about you. Mirai, I want to know I found you.
Found me? I wasn't hiding. I've been waiting here for months. Exactly where he told me to. You're telling me he didn't think to look for me here? And why are you acting so strange? You've never called me by my name before. It's always the girl or skeever or runt. And your attitude is different. Everything is different about you.
But you're still the same paranoid girl. Can you drop that act for 1 second? What would I lie for? What do you have that I could possibly want, Runt? Just keep your mouth shut and I'll take you to him.
Wait, where's Shin?
Shin? You mean Colin? That worthless sack of meat your mother calls a friend?
Shut up! He is more of a man than you'll ever be. Wait, is my mother with father?
Yes, they're not far. I can take you to them right now, but we could also use your friend's help.
She is? Then yes! Take me to them right now.
That's what I like to hear. And whenever your friend is ready to come, we should go.
Okay, I'm coming, but first... Hey, thanks for your help so far. But I need another favor. I'm a little nervous going alone anywhere with this brute, and, well, I don't do this very often, alright? Just come with me. No, I didn't lose them. My mother just had an emergency in Skyrim, and my father went after her. I just wasn't home at the time, so they left me a note. No, How could you say that? They're my parents. What kind of parents would just abandon their daughter? Well, they weren't bad. Sure, maybe my father was a little strict, but I couldn't have asked for a better mother. She loved me with everything she had. You'll see when you meet them. It is, but honestly, I don't trust Junan all that much. He's acting really strange. I just don't want to go alone. Something in my head is just telling me not to go. But it's too good of a chance to pass up. Hey, I'm not gonna beg. Just come with me. Right. I'll go with Junan and you can just follow us, or if you have something else to do, just meet us there. Remember to take care of yourself. It's harsh out there.
What are you looking at? Yes, her parents are inside. Speak with Mirai when you're ready.
Yeah? I've never seen this place before, but Junan insists he's here. I recognize some of my father's friends, but there's some new faces. I don't know, this is all so suspicious. But why would Junan lie? I know how much my father trusted him. Whatever, we're already here, right? What could go wrong? I doubt any of my father's friends would hurt me. But you, on the other hand. Just kidding. I'll make sure no one lays so much as a finger on you. If my parents are in there, I promise you'll be safe. Just stay close. Are you ready to go inside? I'm actually really nervous. I don't know why. Junan, what is this place? Why is my father here?
So many questions, like a child. Your father and I invested in several mines in Skyrim. This is just one of the older ones. You know how many people your father employed. This is just the easiest way to keep them all in one place. Zelrig, I brought the girl. Get out of the way.
You brought her here.
Things have changed. I'll explain myself to Junan, not you.
I'll take your word for it then. Mirai, it's good to see you well. Your father has been searching for you.
So I've heard.
Who else is this you brought with you?
A friend, and he's coming with me.
Huh? Oh, he's the one who found the girl. Junan will want to see him. He'll want to reward him.
I hope you know what you're doing, Junan. Zayn is not going to like this.
Let me worry about it. Just open the door already. Your father's going to be very happy to see you.
has a lot of explaining to do. No! He's coming for me! Get those idiots off of him! I'm so sorry!
This better be good. What do you want?
Junan, what is the meaning of this? Why didn't you just dispose of the vermin? Does it look like we have food to spare?
He was helping Urzanen, and they were getting close. I had to stop the girl from digging around any further.
That girl's perseverance never ceases to amaze me. But that still doesn't explain why you simply didn't get rid of him when you had the chance.
There's one more thing, sir. He's the Dragonborn.
What? The Dragonborn? Him? Incredible. Perhaps I can even forgive your earlier imprudence with this. What luck. Maybe we won't even need the girl after all. Stay with him and tell me when he wakes up. I need to speak with him.
All right. Hey, get up. They barely even touched you. That's not all it takes, is it? Mirai isn't the easiest person to manipulate, but you both seem to trust each other so easily. I just had to get one of you to come along, and I knew the other would follow. Huh, meaningless barking from a chained dog. Threaten me all you want. You're not leaving here alive. I can't wait to walk over your corpse.
Don't antagonize him, Junan. I prefer to have him clear-headed when I speak with him. Go look after Mirai. I want to have a few words with the prisoner.
All right.
Come here, boy. I want to speak with you. Who am I? I'm Mirai's father. Didn't she ever mention me? My apologies, Dragonborn. I had not planned any of this. It just sort of happened. What is she to you anyway, Dragonborn? Why are you helping her? Why go through so much trouble for a little Breton brat? Has she promised you riches? Or perhaps you were swayed by the batting of her eyelashes? Huh. A trait that will undoubtedly get you taken advantage of. Just look where helping strangers blindly has gotten you. Whatever your reasons, you have intruded on something far greater than you could have ever imagined. You can make this easier on yourself if you simply answer me honestly. Were you the only one helping her? Is it so odd to want to know with whom my daughter associates? She's a special girl, Dragonborn. My one and only daughter. I will not have my legacy squandered away by some imbecile looking to pluck her petals. She will always be my special little girl. Now answer my question. Were you the only one helping her? We'll find out if you're lying soon enough. I hope for your sake it's the truth. Very well, Dragonborn. You have been cooperative, and as such, I'll keep my word. You shall be treated accordingly. I suppose I can indulge in a question or two. You should be more concerned with your own life, Dragonborn. Mirai is fine. I have no intention of harming her, now that we have you. Nothing you can simply hand over willingly. If you want to help Mirai, just stay put and don't make a mess of things. You should sleep for now, Dragonborn, as tomorrow will be an eventful day for you.
Hey, are you awake? I'm so sorry about all of this. I have no idea what's gotten into my father. They didn't hurt you too bad, did they? I promise, I'll get you out of here. Just come here, I have a plan. Me? I'm fine, you idiot. You're the one with the bump on your head. How can you be worrying about me at a time like this? There's no way I'd let that happen. It's the least I could do, right? I have no idea. As soon as Junan took me to my father, he didn't say more than a few words to me. He locked me in his room and left me there. He's much more anxious than usual, but yeah, that's him all right. Probably wasn't the best first impression for you, was it? No! Well, not really. He's been a little protective, but never to the point of kidnapping my friends. She's not here. At least, I don't think so. I didn't get a chance to ask, but if she's not with my father, I doubt she'd be here. My father left with Junan and a whole bunch of his men. The halls are practically empty aside from the one at my door. One guy is not enough to watch me. Anyways, I thought this is probably the best time to get you out of here. We should be able to easily sneak past what's left of my father's men, but if we're caught, we should just be careful. Oh, right. I got this key from my dad's room. This should work. I'll follow you. Just try not to get caught. Yeah? Where do you think I'm going to put all this stuff? Let's go already! This is my dad's room. We probably shouldn't go in there. You think this place is abandoned?
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
I love a challenge.
this is the way out.
There's someone there. Over here. It's nothing.
Let's go.
A guard. Jesus. Just a rat.
Maybe next time. You take me to some really strange places. There better not be spiders in here. What is it? Be careful out there. Mom?
Mirai! Oh,
Mom!
I'm so glad to see
What are
you
you
all right.
doing here? Mom, what happened? What are you doing in Skyrim? Why aren't you with Father?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry about all of this, but I had no other choice. You shouldn't have left for Wayrest on your own like that. When you left, I discovered something horrible.
What do you mean? What's going on? Does this have to do with why Dad's acting so strange?
Do you trust this person?
Yes, of course. Don't worry about it. I trust him.
Okay, Mirai. Well, I suppose you had to find out sooner or later. But Mirai, there's something you need to know about your father and me. Mirai, we're not your real parents.
What? What? No. No way. There's just no way. You've always been there for as long as I can remember.
You were very, very young when you came to us. Your father and I, we couldn't have children of our own. So when you came into our lives, a little miracle, I always loved you as one of my own, whose blood you shared made no difference to me. I know this is all so sudden. I knew I'd have to tell you someday, but, well, things have changed.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
It's your father. He's the reason I had to get away. The reason I had to get him away from you. I had to lure him away, so I took something from him I knew he'd follow me for. Then I ran to the only place I knew with friends I trusted. I didn't want to leave you alone, but I couldn't stay in High Rock. I thought you'd be safe as long as I lured him away from you. I thought I'd be able to come back for you within a month, but things got difficult. With civil war breaking out, and then even an invasion of dragons, I couldn't believe my luck. Then I found out you were here in Skyrim and being led directly to your father. Things got complicated. I had to act. I set up a diversion to lead your father and his men away and give you a chance to get out of there. I wanted to keep you safe. I wanted to resolve this on my own without you ever knowing. But it's too dangerous now, and you need to know what's going on. Mirai, your father, he's planning something. I think he's trying to kill you.
I break someone out of prison, I find out I'm adopted, and now my father has some plan to kill me? There's just no way this is all real.
This isn't a joke, Mirai. When you left, I discovered terrible things about your father.
I know this isn't a joke, Mom. But what am I supposed to say? I knew he was acting different than usual, but you're saying he wants to kill me? I'm sorry, but this is all just a little bit overwhelming. How did you discover all of this?
When you left, I found a room next to yours. A room I never knew we had. It had ways to look into yours.
What?
I don't know, Mirai. I always thought he was just a little overprotective, like any father is. I thought he was just looking out for you. But this... There's more. There were these books. Some sort of record that kept track of everything you did. Who you spoke to, what your ambitions were, what you liked, what you despised. My stomach dropped. I was so confused. Then there was a different book. The journals kept mentioning this special book, this black book. I found that he wanted to get you to read this book, but he didn't specify why, just that you had to do it willingly. There it was, just looking at it gave me this terrible feeling. It was locked with magic, so I couldn't read it, so I knew I had to get rid of it. The problem was, no matter what I did, I couldn't destroy it. It wouldn't burn, it wouldn't get wet. It was protected. So I did the next best thing. I tore it into pieces and managed to sell some of it to Delric. The rest I gave away to anyone who would take it. Then, a page I hid away myself.
This is all so... I just can't believe it.
I don't want to believe it either, Mirai, but it's the truth. I've known that man for 20 years, and I never knew he'd be capable of something like this. I don't know what he's planning, but I'm scared. I needed to warn you, to stay away from Junan and stay away from your father. I need more time to fix this. I just need you to be safe.
You seriously expect me to just sit here and do nothing after the bomb you dropped on me? No! Mom! Let me come with you!
No, Mirai. If he catches us both together, that's the end of it. You should be safe within the city walls if you just stay put.
But...
I know this is hard. Please, just promise me you'll stay safe. Your father will be back soon. I can't stay here and argue with you.
I promise.
Please, listen to me, Mirai. I promise this will all be over soon, and this nightmare can end. I love you, okay?
I love you too, Mom. Oh, what is it? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think it's actually hit me yet. This all feels like some bad dream. Just... what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? I feel so helpless. I'm sorry. I need some time by myself. Just... please, leave me alone.
What do you need?
Yes? Didn't I tell you I wanted to be left alone? Did you think I meant to come annoy me some more? You're so persistent. But that's what I like about you. This is all such a big mess. I thought coming here would help clear my mind. I have always liked visiting Dragonbridge. It was one of the first places I got to see of Skyrim. I remember the first time my father took me out here. I was so excited. It was one of the first times I've ever gone so far outside my home. The majestic, towering mountains, the crystal clear waters of the river below, the big, fluffy clouds of the sky. Everything was beautiful. I never wanted to leave, but this was also the same time I started realizing something was different about me and how I was treated. I saw all these other kids having fun, playing with each other, running around with their dogs or whatever without a care in the world. My life was never like that. I was always forced to stay inside with only my mother to keep me company. I never really questioned it until then. If I ever got a chance to go outside, it was under close supervision. When I asked my father that day why I wasn't allowed to play like those kids, he answered so brazenly that I was special and that the outside world was too dangerous for a girl like me. It made me so mad. I didn't want to be different or special. I just wanted to have fun as a normal kid. But no matter how much I protested, that was the end of it. I couldn't argue with him. I had no idea what he meant then, and I still don't today. Why am I different? But now I have a chance to find some answers. I want to know what's in that book. I need to know what he's been grooming me my entire life for. I want to know why I'm different. Yes, I can't just sit around here and do nothing. I need answers. If I'm going to find out what this was all for, I need to do this. I know what my mother said, but I can't let her do everything for me on her own. I need to confront him myself. I'm sorry you got involved in all of this, but it's your own fault. So take responsibility. Now that my father is after you too, you should come with me as well. Don't get any dumb ideas. It's just easier this way. My mom mentioned she sold a piece to Delric. I know him. My dad would buy things from him all the time. He should be in Winterhold near the college. We should look for him there and see if he still has it. What do you want? Let's go then.
Book? I have plenty of books. Ah, you must mean these old Daedric artifacts I've just come upon. I'm a little reluctant in parting with it. If not for the right price. 1,000 gold. Can I help you?
It's so cold. Let me see it. I think so. It's hard to breathe. My chest feels so hot. I think so. Do you bother everyone this much? No, you idiot! I just couldn't focus, and as soon as I tried, there was this flash, and I got a blinding headache. I'm guessing that flash is what you saw happen. But, this headache won't go away, and I think I'm seeing things. Am I hallucinating? Wait, I think it looks like more pieces to the book. Yeah, I see them. Surrounded by ice, underwater, in a cave in the forest. I think I know where they are. This is way too specific to be just in my mind. Whatever this page did to me, It's attracting me to the other pieces. I think I can lead us to them. I feel almost magnetized to it. What do you think? Should we go find them? Okay, I'll show you where I'm being pulled on your map. We should go as soon as possible. Yeah? I'm not waiting around forever. Hmm? Don't take so long next time, okay? What is it? Let me see it. Let's hope this one is less violent. Hmm? Yeah, but it still hurts. I hope they don't all do this. Maybe if we put the whole thing back together, it won't blow up in my face. There has to be a reason why my dad wanted me to see this, right? Let's keep going. that it? What do you want? Don't make me wait too long.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Is someone there? Over here! Never should have come here. Leave Skyrim alive! I'll see you in pieces! You're dead! Dead! Die, dead! I'll show you what's real. Race to your own kind. You won't leave here alive. No one bests an orc. Stab you in the back.
This? What is it? Don't take so long next time. Okay? What do you want? Okay. Why am I doing this again? Need something? Yeah. That wasn't so bad at all. I don't feel any different. How noticeable is it? What? No way! You're exaggerating! I kinda like it. It makes me look fearsome, don't you think? I wonder what the next page will do. What do you want? If the... Oh.
That's close enough. You
Nothing
picked a
can
bad time to get lost, friend.
Maybe next time. Wanna go somewhere? Don't you dare forget about me.
I've had enough of you! Now ain't this a surprise? I'll have your head! Take me? Someone there? Looky here. Yourselves a hero. It'll be so much easier to run when you're dead! That's what you want! Disgrace to your own kind!
Yes? Don't take so long next time, okay? What is it? Might want to stand back. What is it? Yeah, I mean, I feel fine. Just different. It's hard to explain what this feels like. I just feel full. I don't know. Well, just one more to go. Let's hope it's not some elaborate cookbook or something. Ready for this? Was that it? Yeah? I guess this is it, huh? Well, we've come this far. What? Was that it? A bit anticlimactic, don't you think?
Over here. Someone there?
I'll paint the snow with you.
Is someone there? Is some time to end this little game? Where I were here, never should have come here. What are you looking at? What was that? What was that? Time to end this little game.
You can't hide from me.
Someone there.
No one.
Why do you persist so, Dragonborn? Do you have any idea what you're interfering with? Nothing that should concern you in the first place. Why must you meddle in the affairs of those who shouldn't concern you? Maybe explaining my purpose will sway your persistence. This may come as a surprise to you, but I am not her real father. No, her real father was killed soon after she was born. Mirai and her family have always been a target for assassins. That's why I was hired to protect them. Mirai is a special girl, Dragonborn. The last of her bloodline. Her family descended from a great man. I was one of her grandfather's closest guards back then. It was my job and life to protect him and his family, but I could not protect them from themselves. A few days before Mirai was born, her grandfather had become more and more weak-minded. Whether it was from the stress of having to live a life in secrecy, or maybe even a poison from his enemies, I don't know. The ailing old man eventually went completely mad and attacked Mirai's parents. That's when I came to a crossroads. Do I strike him down to preserve Mirai and her family? I found myself unable to act when he murdered her mother, his daughter-in-law, and then finally his son, Mirai's father. When he turned his attention to the days-old Mirai, I had to step in and do what any other man would do despite his duties. There was blood everywhere and echoes of a crying girl. I adopted Mirai that day and raised her as one of my own, vowing to continue my work through her. It was only a couple of years ago I was made aware of another relative of hers, an imprisoned one. He has reached out to me and asked me to return Mirai, and I am simply trying to return her to him. That is all. I assume you're referring to the Black Book. That book is bound to the blood of her family, bestowed upon them long ago. Her relative lives in a special place, a place that needs certain conditioning to enter. Reading that book simply prepares her for her descent. Do you understand now, Dragonborn? All your efforts are to keep Mirai away from her true family. No one will miss her here. No one will know she's gone. She belongs with her family. There is no shame if you simply turn around and walk away. Whether she wants to or not is none of my concern. I have no say in the matter. It is simply my duty. She must be returned. You have a similar heart, unique blood like her. Your blood could open his prison and allow him to return to Tamriel. I thought you'd never ask. Perhaps if I tell you his name, you will understand. He is a very powerful man, more powerful than even you, Dragonborn. He is someone I cannot defy, someone you may be familiar with. The Devourer of Dragons, the first Dragonborn, Mirai. Yes, she's from a line of bastards trickling down in secret for hundreds of years, all the way down to her. She is more important than your pride. She is a fountain of untapped power, more so now than ever after having been activated by the magics of Mirai's tome. She is dangerous to you and everyone around her. She must return to Mirai where that power can be put to use. That won't be necessary. She is currently indisposed. I assure you she will be taken care of. Just leave her to me. He simply wants to return to Tamriel and to his family. Her blood can give him life. Her heart pumps the blood of the first Dragonborn. Mirai only needs a small taste is all. It is harmless. It is her purpose. You insignificant maggot! You will not have her. She will bring only pain to you and those around her. If you care for her so much, then trade your life for hers. Your soul would work just as well.
these chains. Why are you doing this, Dad? What is so important that you've forsaken your family?
Family? You mean my ungrateful stepdaughter? And that meddlesome witch of a wife? You both had the chance to be a part of something Tamriel will never see again. But you insist on rejecting it. Tell me, why should I put you two before anything?
This is how you really think, isn't it? Nearly 18 years of my life, and I've never been anything more than disposable to you.
Because that's all you are. Merely a vessel. A shell for that wretched heart of yours.
Is my blood really worth more to you than my life?
Not just your blood, but your soul too. Your very existence is extraordinary, and those assets mustn't be squandered. Mirai must return. Your life is insignificant compared to his. As his servant, I must return you to him.
All this time, that's all I've ever been to you. You can't be saved. All that matters to you is that stupid job. And for what? What do you get out of it? Why is it worth my life? I don't care who I am or what you want. I'm not going to let you trade my life for his. Why must you be so selfish? Why do you have to hurt us like this? Why do you? I don't know. My heart just started beating so fast, and all the heat that's been building up inside of me. I just couldn't take it. Is this it? Is this all you wanted from me? This is worth no one's life. He still has my mom. He loaded her onto the boat already. You have to get her before they sail off. Who knows what those beasts are going to do to her?
Time to end this little...
Go on, try and fight.
Help! Huh? Thought I heard something.
Gods! Damn you!
Yes? No, I'm fine. You have to go after Mirai. Zenon has her. He's dead? Oh. Well, he wouldn't quit until the very end, huh? Was this agenda of yours really worth your life, Zenon? I just wanted him to come back home with Mirai and me and forget this ever happened. Well, I guess that was a bit naive, wasn't it? He went to such great lengths, but I have no idea why. The first... What? Then... Zenon was right. She is special. Maybe I was quick to think the worst, but that still doesn't excuse what he did. If that's the case, Mirai should be protected, not exploited. What happened to the man I knew? Zenon and I met when we were very young. I was about Mirai's age. We fell in love instantly. He was much different then. We were really happy once. A couple of years after we met, I realized I couldn't have children of my own. Zenon was devastated, more so than even me. I think that was the point he really started to change. He became so religious then. It was then when he joined some religious group. It turned him into the man you saw today. Mirai entered our lives shortly after. I realize now that the cult probably murdered Mirai's birth parents. I don't know how I could have been so blind all this time. Mirai will still need protection. There are a lot more like Zenon, and once they find out he's dead, they will send someone else. It's not safe in High Rock for Mirai and me. If Mirai lets me, I think I'll live with her. That way I can help her and you as well if you'd need it. Anyways, we should go speak with Mirai. She must be feeling very confused right now.
What is it? Thank you. Thank you so much for everything. My dad, he's really dead, isn't he?
He is, but I'm still here, Mirai. I know how hard this must be for you, but he was also my husband. We've both lost a lot.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. Can we just go home now?
Mirai, it's not safe. It's still not over. Your father, Zenan, he's not the only one they'll recruit. They won't give up on the descendant of the first Dragonborn so easily. We can't go back home.
You told her?
Why would he want to keep it a secret from me in the first place, Mirai? It's better this way. I can look after you easier.
You've already done so much for me. I don't want to worry you anymore.
I know a lot of things have changed, but I'm still your mother, and all you have left, it's pretty much my job to worry.
So, where do we go now?
Let's just stay in your home in Markarth for now. I don't think many people aside from your father knew about it. It should be safe. If we need to, I have a couple of friends here in Skyrim that could help us.
Okay.
Besides, we might be safer knowing the Dragonborn is looking out for us. I know she was probably a pain in the butt at times, but thank you so much for saving my daughter and for guiding her through all of this. It's not much, but if we can help you in any way, don't hesitate to let us know. We'll be in Mirai's home in Markarth if you ever need us. Come on, Mirai. We should get going.
Just give me a minute. I need to say a few things.
Okay.
So, not much to say that my mom already hasn't, but I just wanted to say it again. Thank you. Hide, I guess. I know I haven't heard the end of it. As long as the cult stands, they won't stop sending more people after me. Maybe someday down the line, I'll find a way to put a stop to them. But until then, at least I can always count on your help, right? It's not like you got anything better to do. And in return, if you ever need help with anything, I can come along. I might as well put these new powers to use, right? I may not have as many powers as you, but I'm sure I'll go stronger the more time we spend together. We can be shout buddies. What do you say? It'll be so much fun. I look forward to it. Anyways, I should head home for now. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Need something? Yeah?
What is it? Ready when you are. It's getting late. We should find a place to rest. Be careful out there. Oh, what is it? I guess I can be honest with you now. Go ahead. I have been alive for 17 years. Time just flies by, doesn't it? How old are you? I figured as much. You look your age. At least that means I have time to catch up to you. I guess I can be honest with you now. Go ahead. Born and raised. I can't really say I miss it. I think going back there now after all that's happened would be awkward. Too many memories there. I can never look at my home the same way again. I guess I could be honest with you now. Go ahead. Actually, there is. His name is Aldari. He's always been someone I can trust and rely on. I love him with all my heart. He's always so happy to see me, but sometimes he gets a little too excited, slobbering all over me. Dogs are the best. They're simple. Love them and they'll love you back. I guess I could be honest with you now. Go ahead. Only to marvel at how meaningless it is. It's hard to believe in after, well, what happened between my parents. You just never truly know someone. I'm way too terrified of having to go through that again. That person would have to be pretty amazing to change my mind about something like that. And I don't have the best of luck with these things. I guess I could be honest with you now. Go ahead. Live and let live, I always say. But, me, personally? No. I'm sorry. I've never considered it. I guess I could be honest with you now. Well, that's a loaded question. Well, you're the Dragonborn of legend who saved my mother and I from a certain death. What can I really say? You will always be a very special friend to me. Hey, don't make this awkward. I just don't know you that well yet. Go out? Don't we go out all the time? Oh, okay, sure. I could definitely use some time to relax and just clear my mind a bit. Where did you want to go? Maybe you're not so hopeless after all. That actually sounds like a good time. Right behind you. Me? Scared? Huh? What? No. Of course not. Elder Gleam, amazing, isn't it? A land blessed by Kinarth, a shining beacon of life and beauty in Skyrim. I'm not the most devout follower of any of the nine, but Kinarth has always inspired me. What is it? The patron of sailors and travelers, the deity of the heavens, the winds, the elements, and the unseen spirits of the air, the goddess of rain. She's a symbol of absolute freedom. I've been living the life of a caged bird. At times, hope and inspiration from Kinarth was all I had. Yeah, I don't think I could have made it this far without hope. Or without you. I never thought I'd find a place like this in Skyrim. It reminds me a lot of home. My home with Mom, Dad, and Eldari. I know it's strange to miss it all, but I do. I guess I always just felt safe.
Sounds of this beautiful sanctuary I have. Truly remarkable, isn't
It was the only constant in my life, and to have it taken away from me so suddenly, I'm just not used to it yet. Need something? You must think I'm crazy, huh? To miss all of that. I'd like that. There's so many places to see in High Rock, even I haven't seen. Also, I'd get to have you following me around for a change. Wanna go somewhere? What do you want? Yes? Great, let's go!